Hello everyone, this is Gran Turismo 5 for the PlayStation 3 exclusively. We finally have Gran Turismo 5. It was released on November 24, 2010, giving us the racing game that we've all been waiting for 5 years for. I played Gran Turismo 4 and I loved it, and pretty much played that game until I unlocked every single car, and I'm planning on doing the same with Gran Turismo 5. The Gran Turismo series has been one of my favorite driving series of all times, definitely my favorite simulation. But after they announced Gran Turismo 5 and basically promised us that it would be coming out, and we waited, let's say, about like 3 years until we finally got the game in our hands. I lost faith in the franchise. I really thought that the game would have wasn't really going to come out at all. A lot of us thought that too, like maybe this game wouldn't be coming out for a long time. Well, it's finally here, and let's see, does it live up to the hype, or is it worth all of it? Was it worth the wait of 5 years? Well, yes and no. Gran Turismo 5 offers the most realistic driving experience that you're gonna get, and it offers tons and tons of content. What it fails at is the amount of features that this game could have had. This game could have had, for instance, in a cockpit view for every single one of their cars. Now, yeah, there's a lot of cars in this game. There's over 1,000 vehicles in the game. All are drivable. They're all sports cars. There's pickup trucks. There's like Formula F1 cars. There's go-karts. There's just about everything you're able to drive is in this game. It's incredible. Definitely each car has a different feel to it. It all handles pretty realistically. For instance, you can't go around a sharp curve at 60 miles an hour. It's not going to work out. So you have to brake, you have to do your turns, and then accelerate again. It is a racing simulator, and I think a lot of people who are used to Need for Speed, for instance, which is an arcade-style racing game, aren't going to really enjoy this sort of simulation feel. This is more meant for people who like to who really love cars and want the most realistic thing out there. That's what you would buy this game for. And there's tons of cars, like I said, from every single brand. They have Acura, Audi, Mercedes, Toyota. They have McLaren. They have everything in here. Everything you can possibly think of is in here. Not just cars that are out there today, but cars dating all the way back from the 50s and stuff. And even the less important ones. They have like a VW Bug in here. They have a nice, like a 60s Corvette and stuff. Basically, the car that you probably have in real life right now, they probably have that car in this game. Any car for that matter. And the amount of content that they fit into this one game is incredible. This game would take you hours, just if not days to complete. If you're gonna play this all at once, I would have to say you're gonna get close to unlock every single car and race. You're definitely gonna be spending over 100 hours in this game. It's a lot. There's tons. Just it's incredible. It really is. Don't expect when you buy this game that you're gonna beat it anytime soon. You're gonna wanna get in there. You want to do the events, the special events. You're going to go into different career modes. You want to get your friends together and race against them. You're going to want to play the online mode. And you're going to want to, spend a lot of time in this game. You really are. So, there's a couple of new things to the Gran Turismo series. First, they brought back, a lot of old tracks. You have like Trial Mountain, Grand Valley, and stuff like that. There's a lot of old maps, and old tracks to race on and stuff, and they all been redesigned on the pristine Blu-ray PS3 graphics here. So each car looks really nice. Now, I know I'm talking about the positives. I'm gonna get into the negatives. Don't worry. This game is not perfect, which, to be honest, is sort of a disappointment, because It took them 5 years to make this game, and if it's not perfect, then there's a problem. But we'll discover that, you know, as we get on later into the review. Graphically, well, as you can see, the cars look, you know, next to the real thing. It's incredible. There's tons of, you know, races and stuff like that. As you can see, the cockpit views, and as it rains, you know, you can see your windshield wipers. You can see the rain basically just fly off your windshield, you know, and stuff like that. The graphics of this game are incredible. The cockpit view, everything about the graphics in this game are really nice. The only problem is that the cars are basically divided into two categories: premium and standard. Premium cars have more detail on them and cockpit views. Alright, so if you want to have an in-dash view, you know, cockpit view like you're seeing right now, you have to buy one of the premium cars, and there's about 200 plus of those cars right there. However, the other remaining you know, 800 plus of those cars are standard cars. Alright, and they do not offer a cockpit view. All they do is basically offer, you know, one of those front camera views and less detail. I'm talking about really like less detail, like it's noticeable. The detail on the standard cars, like the headlights and the tail lights, look like they're just stickers, like they're like NASCAR, you know, you're like NASCAR headlights, you know, there's just stickers on there, and it kind of sucks, you know, because you're staying here thinking, well, you know, here's a game that had a long time for production. It finally comes out, and why does every car not have an in-dash view? You know, why does every single car have to be divided into two categories? That's not only degrading to the vehicle that, you know, you want to have a cockpit view, but it's also basically saying that, okay, these are the better cars, you know? And you might, I don't know if that was, you know, because they couldn't get that specific vehicle or something, which I doubt. You know, if they're able to put that vehicle in the game, then they should be able to put a cockpit view in there for every single car. You know, it's ridiculous, but nonetheless, the game isn't really gonna degrade. You know, isn't really gonna lower the score. I'm not really gonna lower the score that much because of that. I mean, the game still has lots of content. You're gonna be spending tons and tons of time in this game, no matter what. You know, whether or not when the possibility of you having fun with this game is just high. You know, you're gonna really want to immerse yourself in this driving experience. You're really gonna want to, you know, race countless times in a number of events. You know, there's the A spec mode, which is basically your standard career mode. You get in your car and you just race, and then they have another B spec mode, which you actually team. It's actually you're the I guess the commander of like a team or something like that, and basically you just take your team to different races, and you race, you know, help them. You know, you're basically putting together a team and coaching them on different stuff and driving techniques. So, you know, at one point you're a driver, at the other point you're basically a you know, a chief for one of your head race car teams. I haven't actually tried the B spec modes out. You know, I haven't really. I've been working on the A spec modes currently and the special events. And by the way, please, everyone, do the special events in this game. You'll be able to drive NASCAR. There's go-karts, F1 racing cars. Do the special events, because not only do you get to drive those special vehicles that aren't in the regular A spec and B spec modes, you also get tons of credits. Credits is money in this game, basically. So, and the more credits you have, of course, you can purchase the more cars and stuff for your events. And yeah, in this sense, that requires a lot of grinding. Suppose that you don't have this much cash, you might go back to an event that you placed third in and try to, you know, with a better car, get in first place, you know, and then get more credits that way. So that's, you know, that's really nice. So yeah, overall, this game is incredible. Gameplay wise, it's a simulation, so it's not going to handle like Need for Speed or any arcade racer out there. You know, you're going to have to brake at turns. Your car's going to handle, you know, depending on how fast you're going, it's going to handle really, you know, really weird, or, you know, it's going to try to do its own thing, right? This requires you to use some drafting skills and stuff like that. You know, you can there's a special event in this game where Jeff Gordon, professional NASCAR driver, actually teaches you about certain driving techniques and stuff like that. I like that. You know, that's pretty cool when you have you know, people like that get in the game and they're actually, you know, actually there and teaching you the special racing moves and stuff like that. So I enjoyed that. Overall, just this game's incredible. It has a lot of content. You're gonna be spending a lot of time in it. It has a lot of events, a variety of events and stuff like that. Could have used some more, variety, I thought, in the events, but it's nothing that's really going to ruin your experience or anything like that, so you're going to be fine. Graphics-wise, as you can see, environments are done really nicely. The racetrack looks amazing. The premium cars, however, look very good, but the standard cars could have used more detail in it, but that's something that I think they can fix in updates. Which I'm eagerly looking forward to. If they actually want to, put certain standard cars into premium cars. Maybe every single car will have an in-car dash view for, no matter whether that car is a standard car or not. But yeah, this game's incredible. All right, 9 out of 10, and you should go buy it right now. So I'll see you guys later.